Yo, what's good, guys? So we are back at this freaking warehouse spot with another trick tip video. I'm gonna do tray flips today. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I do tray flips, not necessarily how you should be doing tray flips or how you do tray flips, but these are just gonna be the tips and tricks that help me to do tray flips. I'm really not that great at this trick, but the way I do it works out for me. So I hope you guys can learn a little bit something from this little trick tip video. This trick tip was recommended by Nessa Darps on YouTube. Thanks for leaving me the comment and telling me to do tray flips. I will try to do it as best as I can, but it's literally like about to pour freaking balls. So let's just get right into it. So easily enough, tray flip is a combination between a pop shove it, another pop shove it, and a kick flip. So a kick flip and a 360 pop shove it. So let's combine those two tricks and we're gonna be able to kind of learn how you do a tray flip. So as long as you have like a basic understanding of how to do kick flips and 3 shoves, then you should be able to do this trick. All right, so my first tip, as always for tray flips and for any other trick really, is always the foot positioning. And the foot positioning for tray flips can be like very different from someone else's foot positioning for a tray flip. So I'm just gonna tell you guys what helps me to do tray flips. When I'm doing a tray flip, I like to put my front foot like, you know, over the pocket right here, so you get that nice scoop. So it's like, you get that like, that scoop like that, as opposed to a 3 shove that I put my foot like kind of like on the whole tail, and then I let the edge of the tail show. For tray flip, I don't really let any part of the tail show. I kind of just cover the majority of it like that. And then on tray flips, my front foot is like, it's pretty low. Some people put it like way up here to where it's kind of like a lazy tray, but I can't do lazy trays. So I put my front foot like pretty low, like right there, like put it like that, if you can see that. So that's the first tip, the foot positioning. And I think the foot positioning is very important, but once you like mess around with it, you'll see which foot positioning is the one that works out best for you. This is just the one that happens to work best for me. All right, guys, so my second tip for tray flips is your timing when you do the scoop and when you do the flick. A lot of people will tell you that there's no flick in a tray flip, but I think even in most tray flips, there's like a tiny little bit of flick, unless you're like ungodly and can just like do the entire tray flip in the back of your foot. But yeah, so the second tip is the timing. You're gonna wanna scoop, like pop, scoop, then flick. So it's pop, scoop, then flick, pop, scoop, then flick. And a lot of people don't get that right, and they start to try to do the whole thing in one motion, and the board kind of just like spirals out of control on the ground. So you're gonna wanna be able to get that pop and that scoop at one moment and then that flick out at another moment. But it's all happening relatively quick, so you gotta be able to time it just right. All right, guys, so tip number 3 with tray flips is you gotta be able to put it all together and catch the board. I know a lot of people who do tray flips and they'll flick out the board, perfect tray flip, but they'll only catch it with their front foot, kind of like this. Kind of like that. So the thing with that is that you're just not committing. So as always, tip number 3 is the commitment issue. And you're gonna wanna just jump. You do the tray flip after you learn the pop, scoop, and flick method. You're gonna wanna jump up in the air while the board does all that so that you can time it and land back on the board. So just like most tricks, you see it flipping under you, you're gonna wanna have your feet right above it and stomp it down. There are a lot of people who I see trying tray flips and doing tray flips, but they have a perfect flick for it, but they don't land back on the board with both feet. So it's like, it's a commitment thing where like, yeah, I can flick tray flips, but I just can't land it. And the thing is that you're just not jumping high enough and like actually committing to the trick. So for that, any advice I might have is just follow the trick underneath you, jump with the trick, and commit to the trick. Because once you can commit to the trick, you're gonna be landing tray flips left and right, dude. And who doesn't want to land tray flips? Everybody wants to land tray flips. guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope these tips and tricks were able to help you out to learn tray flips, Nessa darps. I hope you can kind of start flicking the tray flips a little bit better. I wish I could do them better for you, but I'm just really not that good at them. But this is just how I've been able to land them and how I can continue to land them. So let me know down below if this eventually ends up helping you. If any of you guys have tips for me on tray flips, I would love to hear them, because I could always progress in tray flips and in all these other tricks. So with that being said, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, because seeing the channel grow would be freaking awesome. And leave me a comment down below telling me what tricks you want me to do next. I know someone in the last video said varial flips, so I might start working on that one. But let me know what else you guys want to see. Again, if you guys wanted to see me do a trick that I can't do, I would love to do a progression video on it, because that would be sick. But I gotta get the frick out of here because it's starting to rain and my camera's starting to get wet. But those are tray flips. Enjoy, guys. Have fun. See you in the next video.